Thanks so much, Phil. We hope we do you proud. So a bit about us. We form part of Extra Contextual. We're an urban design collective with a vision to create thoughtful and delightful public spaces. We approach city-scale issues through small-scale interventions, and we design by uncovering and highlighting the extra potential of a site. This philosophy underpins our ideas pitch, data flows. So let's set the context. Fishermans Bend is Australia's largest urban renewal project and will evolve significantly in the coming years. However, the precinct faces major challenges relating to water. Its low-lying geography makes it vulnerable to rising sea levels and flooding events, and new developments will put pressure on water provision. To plan ahead for this, the Fishermans Bend Task Force has just released a water-sensitive city strategy which prioritises flood management, climate-resilient water systems, and urban ecology. Water infrastructure such as pipes, pumps, and distributed storage facilities are part of this strategy, but they will be implemented underground and will largely go unnoticed by the public, to which we ask, why? Why let this infrastructure be hidden away when we could create opportunities for the community to understand and engage with this infrastructure? After all, Fishermans Bend has a unique cultural history, both Indigenous and non-Indigenous, that is tied to the coast, the river, and flooding. Water is at the core of its identity, and we believe it should remain a central theme of the precinct's future. So our idea is to collect data related to water management and visualise it in public space using digital lighting effects.
So how we visualise this is through what we like to call a data indicator, a kind of beacon which charges via solar power during the day, but would appear as if it were just another addition to the street, like a telecommunications box or a street light. But at night time, when the sun sets, the data indicators come alive as they glow and illuminate the surrounding environments and begin to tell a story about the flow and usage of water within the precinct and the systems working beneath our very feet. This story would be told through dynamic lighting effects that are informed by data sources, either live feeds or pre-existing data, and would show information such as water recycling rates, such as what you can see before you in a moving monthly graph, or stormwater that has been captured in distributed storages could be shown as my personal favourite, a glowing jumbo-sized rain gauge. And rainfall and storm predictions could be represented as agitated pixels which cluster together depending on the intensity of the weather forecast. The data visualization opportunities are open-ended, and the physical structure itself could actually take many shapes and sizes. Our interest is in how this technology could actually meet the needs of a growing community by achieving the following. First, the building of public trust through prescient and well-planned infrastructure around climate concerns. Second, the engagement and education of the community through the display and communication of water as a vital resource. Then we have attraction and increased mobility for residents and tourists alike, which then has the flow-on effect of the increase of security and safety in the area through the illumination of low-lit areas at nighttime and the increased foot traffic. And if we were to scale it up, then the impact just increases dramatically, because multiple indicators would create linkages and routes, providing the ideal platform for annual light shows and festivals themed around water. This, we believe, would generate a media profile and tourism for the precinct, which could be on par with other festivals around Melbourne. This proposal is based on existing technology, and there are already great precedents for light-based artworks which highlight infrastructure all around the world. But as architects and urban designers, we want to bring this to Fishermans Bend. We bring diverse experience in urban development projects, and we see a real opportunity here. We see a real opportunity to treat this idea not as an afterthought to commercial development, but actually something that's embedded early on within the planning process. We're going to leave you tonight with this image, an image of the future Fishermans Bend Water Festival, which we think data flows could potentially be the seed for. Thank you, and please vote for us.
Well done, Richard. Gents,